Hello, every pony, Blue Devil, Red Devil here, and today we're back in Farming Simulator 2015. Toot toot. And it's the best time of the year. It's the harvest season. I got in the wrong one. And I hit the wrong button. God damn. Oh. There we go. Got in the right one. There. Okay. Uh. Oh. That might help. You also might have noticed that we're pretty much in the hole with cash. Yeah, there was a big amount of money taken out when I was fast forwarding. So, unfortunately, that is the case. I think it automatically drops the stuff. Oh, okay, here we go. They enable withdrawal. Yep, okay, there we go. We want that. But just because between wheat and barley, we should get plenty of straw. Alright. So, how all you have been? Been about a week. I've been doing okay. And just had to sit down and actually think about what I want the vision of the YouTube channel to be. Okay, that's what I was trying to avoid, the launching forward. Yeah, let's just do this. And I want L. There we go. It might not be noticed right now, but I have given up on roads online. I've actually gone ahead and completely uninstalled it from my computer. It's just, it's still a working game. It's just not the type of game I want to play anymore. When it first came out, it was the type of game I wanted to play. It was supposed to be an accurate simulator of what it used to be back in those days on narrow gauge railroad. Now it's just it's not that. It is a freaking simulator of what it would be like if you had a model railroad set at your house, which is not what I want. So, I'd rather go play Railroaders or just wait for Ice's game to come out. So, or you know, go spend a couple $1,000s on uh, Microsoft Train Simulator or whatever it's called now, which I don't really want to play that either. I think this might be a little bit too... Oh, okay, it worked. Alright. Now we just need to go grab some more containers for seeds. And so I've given up on that game. I'm moving on. I'm gonna try to continue the railroader series I was doing. Railroad series. But again, that will be whenever I get around to recording, editing, and stuff. So that's more like a long-term thing. And then there's several games that are coming out in the next few months that is probably going to take my absolute attention to. Well, one game that came out just out of nowhere, which I was expecting to come out this year. I wasn't expecting it to come out this early. Star Trucker, which is a trucking simulation if you were a truck driver in space. I already posted a video this past Wednesday on my first playthrough of it, or playing it, and if you couldn't tell, I was getting frustrated. Zero tongue twister. 0 degree gravity when it comes to truck driving, and it's difficult, especially when you have been used to actual truck driving. I cannot get my head around the floating mechanic. I understand some of it, but it's confusing me and really pissing me off. Also, the perspective of where you are to where other things are kind of a hit and miss there. Because there's been a couple times where I thought I was far enough away from something and still hit it. So, towards that in the video, I was getting frustrated, but I couldn't get like angry at the game because I live with family, so I can't just yell or I wake people up. Since I record everything at night, which is actually taking me away from my live streaming some, which I don't like that to begin with. I wanna get back to a schedule. I'm hoping I can with my niece and nephew going back to school. With them not home during the day and their mother, my sister-in-law, sleeping. The house is quiet, especially with my father usually outside doing something. I can sit here for a couple hours and record and edit videos without any interruptions. Um, Beyond that, um, those with those brats gone, I can focus. Actually be able to do some editing and, well, mainly recording during the day, and then I can get back to live streaming at night. I want to get back to several things. I think how my schedule for my YouTube channel will be this coming year will be Monday. Um, I'm going to continue with this Subnautica. Once that's done, that's done. I'm not going to go to Sub-Zero because it's literally the same game. I don't care if you have a ice theme and has different vehicles and stuff. It's literally the same game and just a different story to it. So I don't see the need to play that again. Um, so I think I'm gonna replace that with a game that's coming out soon. Um, so yeah, there's two games that are coming out back to back now. There's I hinted to it in my Wednesday game, but I'm just gonna say it here because more people watch this apparently than any other game I make. Um, it's Warhammer Space Marines 2, which is coming out next Monday. And you better damn be sure that I'm not gonna miss out on a brand new game this time, especially one that's very hype like that. I'm gonna I've already talked to my old man to not bother me Monday. I am literally gonna sit here from whenever I get up that day. I am just hopping on the computer and I'm going to live stream it and record it. So That's my plan for next Monday. And then the new Dragon Ball Z fighting game is coming out next month. And I already have that pre-ordered. So, have because I pre-ordered the Space Marine game and the new Dragon Ball Z fighting game almost at the same time, which was the beginning of August. Oh, yeah, my channel's outlook is going to change a little bit from these uh, niche games to high-end games. This game and Subnautica for a while, and I think don't know how I'm gonna do this space uh the Space Marine one. Um, I just don't know what days to put that. I think what I'm gonna do is just try to speed up the Subnautica to get that done and over with. Because I've already said it's not this Saturday slide. It's going to be for simulators, mostly such farming simulators. Because as soon as we're done with this, we're moving on to the most latest one. I don't know if they have announced that there's going to be another farming simulator game or not. Um, Usually these farming simulator games go every other year, and the last one was 2022. So I don't know if they announced a 24. Hello? Okay. I think this is about to be full. Yeah. Um, well, the next couple episodes is going to be this and Farming Simulator. I think what I'm going to do is once I get uh, Subnautica done, I'm just going to swap it out with the Star, the yeah, the Star Trucker. I'm going to move the Space Marine to uh, um, Wednesday slot and play that for a while until I swap that out with the Dragon Ball Z one, because I feel like the Dragon Ball Z one might be more. I'll be playing that more in the coming months because more. Oh, I need to sit up. Hold on. Sorry, getting all slouchy in my seat. Um, I have several friends that are actually looking forward for that game, so like I said, well, that I had to step away for a minute. I don't really have to tell you guys that, but I guess I will. But yeah, there's. And when I say I'm going to be done with this, I have no idea when that will be. And if another farming simulator game comes out, or we're done with this, so be it. We'll just go to whatever the latest version is whenever I'm done with this. So, doesn't have to be 22. I've used these gravity wagons for this type of grain, but I don't know if they use this type of gravity wagon for actual cereal grain or not. I know they use it around here for corn. I don't know if they actually use it for wheat and barley. I've never seen them. They usually have um they look like these, but the hopper piece comes out to the back instead of the side, and there's a long tube, um an auger. It's an auger hopper, what it is. So everything slides to the back. Um, it's almost like a fertilizer tender. I don't know. Do they have? Uh, I don't think they do. No, nothing like that. That has an auger in the middle of the wagon. Um, best way to describe it. Totally, it just looks like one of these, but it slopes to the back. Kind of like this slopes to the side. So everything slopes towards the back end, and it's just a big auger wheel that scoops it up and sends it up. And then the auger coming up, it comes straight up. Then you can lean it to one side or the other, depending on which side you're unloading it to. I see a lot of the small grain farmers around here using those. Um, because it's such a niche piece of equipment, they don't usually sell them. When they do come up for sale, they go awfully quick because we got a lot of horse farmers around here that grow oats. Then you got a lot of alfalfa farmers in the area as well. Because there are, I think, 3 racetracks within a short period nearby each other. Um, because you got the Finger Lakes down, uh, Yeah, you got the Finger Lakes down. You got the forget what the one in the southern part of the state is. I forget what that's called. Then you got Batavia Downs. And I think there's one more up near the Adirondacks, but I'm not too sure because I don't really pay attention to all that. Because to me, that's rich farming, and I don't deal with rich farming. I deal with the people that are dirt poor and barely making it. Because those rich farmers there are a bit snobby on ways stuff should be. And if you don't do it their way, they will never want you back. That's why I deal with the smaller farmers because sometimes the stuff you come up with might be better than the stuff they came up with to do farming. And we don't use the science and stuff that people go to college for farming. We just use our knowledge of nature. You see a grass, you see some stuff growing well over there. You figure out how that worked and try to replicate it. We don't use fertilizer. We use cow manure and horse manure, pig manure, manure. Ooh, I left this pen. Oh, I just had that sensation of needing to sneeze, and then it just went away. Fuck. I hate when that happens. I think most people do. Oh, this thing is whirly. I also want to upgrade this so I can get a combine with a little bit of bigger tank. Because having this thing have so little tank, it's annoying. Also, fuel tank is also kind of small because if you notice, we're almost out. We're about, I don't know, a little under half. Oh, fuck. What do we have for combo? Where is this one? Not this. It might. Yeah, it is. Okay. 18. what else is there to talk about? Um, yeah, nah, nah, I don't know what to talk about. YouTube is always changing, and my ideas always change. Or I give up on them and just, stick to the grindstone of what's making my channel fail. Because I'm too lazy to actually change. Uh, I think I'm just gonna do this field and call it an episode, and then might harvest the other uh, wheat field off camera, and then we'll start with the barley next time. Might mix up and go do some corn, since I haven't even gone over there to check it. How's it going? Here, let me get on the... Oh, I can. Motherfucker. Now it's possible. There we go. Wow. Look at that. Corn. Um, yeah, so, no. Uh, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, I think I will do the other wheat field off camera. Then when we get back, we will sell all the wheat we have, and then move on to, I hate that it does that. Um, oh, yeah. I'll harvest the rest of the wheat. Then next episode, we'll start with just selling off all the wheat. I'll just do a time lapse of me running back and forth, selling it. And then we'll start with the, barley. And then the next episode after that, we'll start with me doing a fast forward of just selling all the stuff. Because I think I probably can get the barley and granola harvested all next episode. Problem is because of uh stupid unfree copyright free music, which is really that really pisses me off. It copyright free only if you fucking pay for monthly membership, which is fucking dumb as shit. It's not free then. If you're going to copyright it because I'm not part of your membership, your whole website and fucking thing is completely fucking a lie, and to be ashamed of that. But whatever. YouTube does the same fucking thing. They got a whole library of free music. Only if you have enough views on your channel can you access it. Or enough subscribers, I think it is. I also think you might need a premium account to access it too. I keep forgetting I have the YouTube Premium right now. Because, you know, a friend gave me a free month description for it, and for some reason they never charged me after that 1 month. So, until they, you know, figure that out, I'm just going to keep using it. Because I have not been charged once from YouTube. So I have no idea what's going on with that. So, meh. Uh, Sorry, I'm just getting tired. It is 2:30 a.m. Thursday morning now. So, and I've already ran out of what shit I want to talk about, so I don't know. I can't think of anything. I just tried to think of something. My brain just went, no, shut up, go to sleep. Oops. Uh, I guess I can talk about the different factions I like in Warhammer. Uh, let's just go with the. Let's just go rip off the band-aid. My most favorite faction in Warhammer is the Empire. My favorite legion is the Salamanders. Um, which company of Salamanders? I forget their name. I would have to look it up again, but uh, they're the ones that use the flamethrowers a lot, which, you know, really narrows that down, because the Salamander faction is always known for weapons of fire, so you know that helps. And when it comes to non-super soldier bullshit, um, my other favorite faction in there, or favorite group of the Empire, is the polar opposite of what the Salamanders are, because anyone who knows Warhammer knows Salamanders is most easily the kindest of things in Warhammer. And when you say kind in Warhammer, that is a understatement of the year. Because there is no kindness in Warhammer. It's just we don't feel like sending rows of mortals to their death, so we'll just do it ourselves. Which the other group of the Empire I like is complete opposite. The Death Core Krieg. Or, fuck, I butchered that. I'm tired. But yeah, uh, Death Core is just known for, you know, World War One style charges into the enemy lines, even if those enemies can literally just hit you with a single laser shot and turn you to dust. Well, you know, we'll just send a couple thousand men at them, because, you know, those laser weapons have to cool down at some point. We'll just overload them with more bodies than they can kill. As they're pretty much their motto. Uh, they don't go by name, they go by number. They always wear like a World War II style trench coat with, like a World War One style soldier would look like, with gas mask and everything. But they have the World War II style helmet, which is odd. But it fits their aesthetic. Um, but yeah, like I said, they don't go by names, they go by numbers. So when addressing them, they will address you as, I am Lieutenant 14505 or something like that. They will not have a name. And there's questions in the lore if they're actually really human, or just copies of the same person over and over again. Uh, you have super soldiers that have been heavily modified, their genetics have been heavily modified enough to where you can take one soldier, one person, one average human, and modify them to where their entire DNA is now matched with the leader of that legion, and all members of that legion is the same. So yeah, cloning is not out of the realm of possibility. Oops, that was an over. I'm trying to open this up by going around this side of it. That way one of the vehicles can drive up and around. There we go. Yeah. So I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna keep going with this tonight. Try to get this done. But I'm gonna go ahead and go watch some farming with Duffy Ag. Bit. And empty out all these carts. I'll go grab that other one. Yeah, so for now, uh, I have been Blue Devil Red Devil, and I will see you all in hell. See ya.